Have you ever experienced a moment so absurd, so frustrating, that you had to take a step back and ask yourself, did that really just happen? Well, imagine this. It's your birthday. You wake up feeling special, excited, and loved. Your phone is buzzing with messages. Your family and friends are sending you sweet wishes. And best of all, your mother-in-law, who isn't always the most affectionate person, has sent you a gift. And not just any gift, a beautifully wrapped box of expensive gourmet chocolates. But before you can even enjoy a single piece, they vanish. Gone. Disappeared. Into whose hands, you ask? Your husband's. And not just a bite or two, he devoured the entire box like a vacuum cleaner set to turbo mode. No shame, no hesitation. Now tell me, what would you do? Would you laugh it off? Would you confront him? Would you question everything you thought you knew about the person you married? Because that's exactly what I did. And let me tell you, this wasn't just about chocolates. It was about something much bigger. The day started off perfectly. I woke up to the sound of my phone vibrating with notifications, messages from friends, a sweet video from my sister, and a call from my mom, who, as always, wanted to remind me that I was her greatest gift to the world. I stretched, feeling good, feeling loved. And then, of course, there was Mark, my dear, sweet husband. He leaned over, kissed me on the forehead, and whispered, "Happy birthday, love." He had that boyish grin on his face, the same one that made me fall for him years ago. "Thanks, babe," I said, feeling content. "You excited for your surprise later?" he asked, winking. I laughed. "You know I hate surprises." "Oh, you'll love this one. Just wait." He had planned something special, and I appreciated that. We had our ups and downs like any couple, but today, everything felt just right. As I made my way to the kitchen, I saw a neatly wrapped package on the counter with a small envelope. My heart swelled a little when I saw the sender's name, Eleanor, my mother-in-law. Now, Eleanor and I had a complicated relationship. She wasn't the type to express her emotions freely, and I always got the feeling she wasn't entirely sure I was the right match for her son. But over the years, we had come to a mutual understanding, respect, if not exactly warmth. So for her to send me a gift was a big deal. I opened the envelope first. Her handwriting was elegant and precise. "Happy birthday, dear. I hope you enjoy these. With love, Eleanor." That was it, short and to the point. But for Eleanor, this was practically a love letter. I eagerly tore away the wrapping paper, revealing a luxurious box of Belgian chocolates. Each piece was intricately designed, glossy and perfect. The kind of chocolates you don't just eat, you savor. I smiled to myself, touched by the gesture. I decided I would have some later, maybe with a glass of wine in the evening. I placed the box on the counter and went on with my morning. The disappearance of the chocolates. The day was packed. A few friends dropped by with flowers and a small cake. My sister FaceTimed me from across the country, and Mark and I went out for a lovely lunch. It wasn't until later in the evening after dinner when I finally remembered the chocolates. I had been saving them all day, looking forward to unwrapping them like a child with a forbidden treat. But when I went into the kitchen, the box was gone. I frowned, scanning the counter. Maybe I had moved them? Maybe Mark had put them somewhere? "Hey, babe, do you know where my chocolates went?" "The ones from Eleanor?" I called out. Silence. Mark was in the living room, stretched out on the couch, flipping through his phone. He hesitated for a second before answering. "Oh, yeah, about that." I walked into the living room, arms crossed. "About what?" He sighed, sitting up. "I ate them?" I blinked. "You what?" "I ate them," he repeated, his voice casual, like he was telling me he had taken the trash out. "I mean, you hadn't touched them all day, so I figured you weren't that into them." I stared at him, waiting for the punchline, waiting for the "just kidding" that never came. "Mark, those were my birthday gift, from your mother." "I know, and I feel bad, but come on, they were just chocolates. I'll get you another box." The realization, it's not just about chocolate. And there it was, the casual dismissal, the absolute lack of understanding. If this were just about the chocolates, maybe I could have let it slide. But it wasn't. It was about respect. It was about boundaries. It was about the fact that Mark didn't even think twice before taking something that wasn't his, something that was meant for me. I thought back to all the times he had done this before, eaten the last of my favorite snacks without asking, used my things without permission, made decisions that affected us both without ever consulting me. I realized something at that moment. This was a pattern, and I had been ignoring it for years. Mark, I said, my voice steady, this isn't just about the chocolates. This is about you not respecting my things, my space, my feelings. You didn't even ask me. You just took them, and now you're acting like it's not a big deal. He rolled his eyes. Because it's not. It's chocolate. You're seriously making this a thing? Yes, because it's not just chocolate to me. It was a gift from your mother to me, and you stole it. I didn't steal it. We share everything. We're married. No, Mark. Being married doesn't mean my things automatically belong to you. Would you be okay if I took your stuff without asking? He hesitated. That's different. How? Silence. And in that silence, I knew. I knew that this was bigger than just today. That night, I slept on the couch. Not because of the chocolates, but because I needed space to think. And in the weeks that followed, I started seeing our relationship in a different light. Would Mark change? Could he? Would he even want to? If you've ever dealt with something similar, drop a comment below. What would you have done in my situation? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life stories like this.